What's up? What's up, everybody? Today's gonna be a fun one because today we get to test out RYU, the water polar queen. No. Sorry. Let's try that one again. Today we're gonna test out Light RYU. I feel like it's supposed to be like RYU, the light martial artist. Not martial artist, but I feel like it's his proper name. He should be like, but it's just Light RYU. It's Light RYU, the Light RYU. You know what I mean? So anyway, it just seems a little weird. You know what I mean? At least for me doing videos, I always feel like I'm missing out on something. Anyway, the easiest way to kind of describe what he does is he's very similar to Alicia, the water polar queen, with his skill 3. So let's take a look at his skills. He's got skill 1, decreased attack power, 75% chance after it's maxed. Skill 2, Tatsumaki. Tatsumaki. We'll just call it Tatsumaki, because I'm not even gonna attempt that second word. Attacks all enemies 3 times. This is the same as Ken, right? 3 times each attack is a 30% chance to remove one beneficial effect, absorb attack bar by 10%. Wish it had it goes up 20%, but I wish it had a little bit more harmful effect activation rate, right? Because it's basically like 3 hits, flip a coin, flip a coin, flip a coin. If they all end tails, then you don't really do too much. If they all end heads, whoa, that's a lot of stuff, right? It's strips and absorb attack gauge. It's a decent amount of absorb attack gauge, and you may even move pretty quickly after that. I mean, it's not 100%. Well, it actually depends. It depends on how many enemies you have. It could be more attack gauge. If, for example, you're hitting like a wave of like 5 enemies in dragons, you could cycle your attack gauge like that, but if you're hitting like 3 enemies in Guild War, you're not gonna quite max out your attack gauge. So anyway, we have that one. I like that skill. I just wish it was a higher harmful effect rate. You know what I mean? And then we have the Denjin Hadouken. Collects energy to increase your attack power. Here's the thing that he does that Alicia doesn't do. And we're going to take him in with Galleon, which I know we don't need to take him in with Galleon, but we're just going to take him in with Galleon anyway. It's the easiest way to do it. On this account, this is not my account, of course. So we're going to take him in with Galleon, but he already increases his own attack power. So you could run him with a little bit different comps than Tiana, Galleon, whatever. Which a lot of times you use Alicia with, but he will already increase his attack power, so you can go, for example, like a Gemini, and we kind of did this in the other video, showing another thing. You could go Gemini, what else? Gemini Ganymede or Gemini Frigate, because he has Frigate. Not everyone has Frigate, of course. Not everyone has Frigate, but Gemini Ganymede or Gemini Frigate Ganymede, if you have a really, really fast frigate and you're like, oh, you know, I have a Gemini and Ganymede too, because Gemini was Hall of Heroes, so a lot of people have him. But just some different options, or like really fast Gemini and something else that decreases attack gauge. You only really need a defense break. That's kind of my point, is you only need a defense break for this because he already increases his own attack power. So another thing, you could run also Tiana and Savannah with this also. So just some different food for thought, because he's similar to Alicia, but he does also do something a little different. He has attack power himself, attack power buff, and also he ignores damage reduction effects. So ignores defense buffs, shields, invincibility. Gains a turn instantly from the if the enemy gets defeated from this attack. So one of the things that X Uprising, I forgot his in-game name, mentioned to me. Was he is on speed crit damage attack over here. Let's take a look at the runes again. That he's like, oh, I wish he did more damage, right? Because he's doing damage, but he's like, I wish he did more damage. So one of the things similar to Alicia is when I had Alicia on speed crit damage attack, when I first got her, I was like, yeah, if she's on speed crit damage attack, she really doesn't do that much damage. When you put her on attack crit damage attack, on rage, wow, you see the damage open up a little bit more, right? So she actually activates her third skill, gaining an additional turn quite more often. So that's one of the reasons why is like the crit damage could be better, of course, and then the attack power could be better if it's on attack crit damage attack. That's another one of the nice things about having the Gemini Ganymede combo with that is then Ganymede will dump, you have a strip, defense break, and then dump attack gauges on the enemies, so you can kind of afford to have a little bit less speed on RYU and have him attack with damage attack because you're already dumping the attack gauges from that. So anyway, let's take him into some arena teams and let's see how he does. So here's the first thing we're going to try it with. It's Tiana, Galleon, Zaros. It's fairly straightforward. I feel like I shouldn't have to really explain what Tiana, Galleon, Zaros does. Strips, Attack buff, defense break, nuke and reset, and then Ryu's gonna come in, he's gonna do a big nuke. Again, we don't need to have the Galleon in here for the Ryu. It benefits the Zyros, but it doesn't, he doesn't really need it for the Ryu. We're just gonna try it with this team, then we're gonna try it with some different stuff, without a Galleon, and also like without a Zyros as well. Let's see if we have a Gemini in this account. Let's do that next. All right, so we got increased cooldowns. We do need to actually nuke over here. So we do have the Hadouken. And we nuke and we get another turn. And we do one of these. Fantastic. And we do one of those. Same team, and again, I want to comment, because I said it in the last video too, that I feel like you guys just put, yeah, you just put a lot of your Nat 5s in arena defense. It's like whatever you have, that's the Nat 5, that looks scary. Put in your arena defense. Okay. Revenge runes. That would be the first time I've seen that. So we're definitely going to kill something here. Get another turn. She's going to dismount. And then we're going to easily one-shot with that. Barbara Revenge runes. Definitely we could hit this defense with the same thing. So let's see how we do. Actually, we really should take Zyros out. We really can't hit the same thing. How slow is this Tiana? Wow, how slow is this Tiana? I think I can get my Tiana this fast on 2 runes. I literally made his Tiana 34 speed faster. I didn't even remove any runes from anything. I just made his Tiana 34 speed faster. Okay, let's take it into this. I hope we don't get cut now, though, because we definitely improved that speed. We may get cut. I hope we don't. I hope at least Zyros moves. We got that. Okay, that's not bad. Nah, but she probably would have cut, though. She probably would have cut. Let's do one of these. Hadouken, and we'll do the... Yeah, we're gonna decrease attack age, but it's not gonna be enough. Let's do this. Let's just do skill 1. Just in case we need to, Revenge Galleon. I mean, it's not bad on Galleon, I'm just saying. Okay, we're gonna switch it up now. We're gonna do something that's not Tiana, Galleon, Zyros. We're gonna do Tiana just because she's a stripper. You could use other strippers too. We're gonna use Rocky, and we're gonna use Water Monkey. So Rocky's basically just there for the defense break. We don't actually need to use Water Monkey. That should be enough. This way we have strip, attack age boost, defense break, AoE defense break, and then we have big nuke on top of that, and then he'll get another turn as well. And he has his own attack power buff. We're just gonna bring the monkey because I mean, may as well, right? May as well use a 4th unit. Do an arena offense with 3 units, not it. You know what? That's at least, hey, we're fast enough to actually, can we do a CC? CC that Wusa? Okay. Here, actually that's perfect, Because this 3rd skill ignores damage reduction effects. He attack power buffs himself, and it ignores damage reduction effects. So that's actually pretty cool that we can see that in use. And then we're not going to get anything on the Feng Yan, but at least we can see that it ignores damage reduction effects. And then gets another turn, and gets defense broken also. Let's see how much this actually strips. Probably not that much, just like the Ken. But it does still strip things. So we'll do one of these. Get a defense break on here. I mean, it's kind of irrelevant, isn't it? And then we don't have an attack break on the rest of the team, or sorry, an attack buff on the rest of the team. So, let's do a. I guess we do one of you. Please don't violent proc. Okay, good. Monkey's like, I'm gonna violent proc now. Like, no, don't violent proc now, please. Yeah, I'm gonna do it now. Okay, so we should be fine. I believe. And then we'll do one of these. We'll do one of these. She doesn't have crazy runes though. I just runed her up for this because she had 0 runes. So I was just like, let's put whatever on her that's actually gonna do some, like, be fast enough really. Not even about the damage, just be fast enough. Okay, we're gonna go back to Tiana, Galleon, Zyros because what's the nicest way to put this? There's not quite enough speed on many of these units or rune depth to be able to be very competitive in PvP. Is that a nice way to put it? So, there's a lot of good units, just not quite a whole lot of speed on them. Like I said, not quite a whole lot of speed on them. Let's do skill 3. Should kill. What does it kill? Nice. And then we do one of these. But fairly similar to Alicia. That's about it. I think you guys basically get the gist of it. He's very, very similar to Alicia. We'll do another battle, but that's about it. Like, you guys understand, like, he kills things, he gets another turn. Alicia kills things, she gets another turn. They both have AoEs. Very similar. You may want to prioritize one instead of the other in certain situations. So, but basically, for the most part, very, very similar to Alicia. LD Nat 5, brand new, just like Alicia. It's just like Alicia. Anyway, not just like Alicia, but is very, very, very similar to Alicia. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. I'll see you as always in the next one.